cybercrime is the first thing today. Lovely, unhappy topic to start with. We had our IT consultants from Chill IT do a half-hour webinar this afternoon, or just earlier this afternoon, in terms of how to protect yourself against this. And it was, we've just been through an upgrade of our system and, put lots more, or everything basically in the cloud, which is where we're all going for the future. But that process has also put us down a path of making sure that everything that we do is very, very secure. We've always been very keen on having everything secure and not being able to be hacked, or trying, or obviously putting in as much protections as you possibly can. But what I gleaned out of the webinar this afternoon, it certainly affects real estate agencies. Particularly, we were talking about phishing as a cybercrime, as one of the types of cybercrime this afternoon. And phishing is the fraudulent communication that appears to come from a credible source in an effort to steal your valuable data. And you guys have got valuable data. You've got all of people's details. You've got all of their personal details, their property details, and you've got their bank accounts. And you've got lots of money sitting in your trust account. So you need to be protecting this. You need to be putting in as many processes as you possibly can. And phishing is one of the leading causes of data breaches, with 1/3 of phishing emails actually getting past default security mechanisms in people's systems. So really important that you look at this. So you really should be undertaking a security assessment. Most of us aren't capable of doing that ourselves. So get yourself an external IT provider, as we have done. We've worked with the same people for the last 9.5 years. So, it's a good way to be there. So you look at your issues of spam emails, where they're coming from, how they're coming in, your password securities, and making sure that one thing I learned today was, don't use, when you've got your favorite passwords, you think, oh yeah, that's only just a not important thing that I'm putting that onto. Everything's important when you're online. And, you're using your work email to do maybe some, online shopping at lunchtime, and so you're connecting those passwords with your work email address. So, keeping things separate, doing and making sure you change your passwords as you need to, making sure that they're all different, and, make sure that you have, good firewalls, encryptions, multi-factor authentications. Almost everything you log into nowadays has a multi-factor authentication. So again, talking to your IT providers about setting that up for your own systems. Looking at mobile device security, and looking at your whole backup system, how that gets backed up daily, and making sure that it's protected. Pretty much the whole of your business sits in your computer system. You need to protect it. And at this point, the people within your business, including yourself if you are a business owner, you are the weakest links. So everybody needs to be trained. Everybody needs to be reminded about, protection, and making sure that you're looking at emails, where they're coming from, what attachments are with them, if the attachment doesn't look right, and then you need to be trained again. So it's keeping up to date with all of that. So, you need to check emails, check, if they're poorly written, is it real? They may have attachments that you haven't asked for. They may be asking for sensitive information. You think, yeah, that's not usual. They've got an urgency about them. The email address doesn't look right. They haven't used your name in the email. All of these things. These are the things that the IT guys were telling us about this afternoon. So lots of ways in terms of protecting yourself. And as I said, it's your all of those points about your firewalls and your authentications and your encryptions that you have, and your password securities that you have in there. So guys, have a look at your systems, make sure you're protected, and feel secure in the security that you have around your processes and your online activities, because everything's there these days.